Do it, do.
And now some ornithologists are aroused. But I love owls!
And yep, today we're here to play the lovely game of Owly Tribe, which is on Kickstarter and ends on the 14th of October 2018. Go back it now.
Do it. It depends when I get this video up, to be perfectly honest,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah, absolute troll.
That's why I just said the end. It ends on a particular day.
Yeah.
So around the table we have
Tiny.
Owlboy Sai. Bye.
and who will take you on this wonderful journey.
If you haven't seen Answer review of Owly Tribe, go check it out now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, please do.
There's more sexy owl noises.
Do it, do.
I think it's a pigeon, but yeah.
So this is a version of the prototype that we're playing. So box art, it's nothing. Everything you'll see is just from the prototypes. But let's go.
Let's go.
This paradise.
And underneath, there's a magical paradise.
Are we playing with expansion onions?
We'll play with the expansion characters, but not with the cursors because they're a bit funky for when first played. So we have got all the different characters.
Can I be purple?
Yep.
I didn't even look at it. Oh, cool! It's like a ninja.
Yellow.
So
Alashi Yorick, I knew you well.
right, I will go with. I've not been red before, so I'll go red and the random.
Our fourth player.
Random fourth player is just going to contribute.
Oh, is it like
cards.
AI control or whatever? Or?
Yeah, well, it just adds a card to the stack. It's going to be the priests.
That's white dice.
Like this, we won't actually use the dice for the thing. It's more just the cards.
I haven't actually looked at this before, but I actually really like that.
Yeah, it's really nice, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think I did a particularly good thing on showing off the art.
Yeah, like, so I'm gonna show that off a bit. It's really nice.
Obviously, the Kickstarter's page is going to have a lot more of the art.
Go there.
So there is the
dice.
Yeah.
The Dreamcatcher.
Dreamcatcher. So I'll show the abilities where we will put our warriors. So something that's noted, which I didn't put on my review, because I like to give you a little bit of discovery in your games as well and play them. Is
because I don't know what I'm about.
Is once per entire game we can flip our characters to an alternative art side, which basically just means that you can re-roll your dice once and you can re-roll them all. So if I roll my dice and I don't like that result, I'll flip over and then I'm stuck with that one.
We can only do it once entire game.
Once entire
So
game.
you have like a healthy side and an injured side, is that right?
Yeah.
Is that to show that you've done your reroll?
You've done your one re-roll.
Okay.
That's
once per game, yes.
Once per game. You've got your 4 character cards, which don't get confused by the foreign language on the back.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at as well.
Yeah. These are what your abilities will be, and each round, it's only in 3 rounds, so one of these cards you'll never get to use.
Okay.
In turn order, we'll be placing them into varying places that we want to in the Dreamcatcher. When you place a dice of that type, you activate the ability of whoever has that in there.
Ah, okay.
So
I think I grasp it.
yeah, it's very straightforward.
So you roll these dice and then you're stuck with that for the round, yeah?
Yeah, unless you want to choose for your reroll.
Or unless the cards
Yeah.
tell.
So we have 4 locations. So
Wait. Is that racist?
I think that might be racist.
no.
Did you
Maybe.
there was that Netflix film that Adam Sandler did about the cowboys. I can't remember what it's called, but they had like Indians on it.
Oh, yeah.
The Magnificent
Seven?
No, the Magnificent Seven is a good film, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's magnificent something.
Yeah, but they had Indians on, and like because it's a western,
Yeah.
so they got people from like a Indian reserve to play Indians, and quite literally the Indians walked off set because they thought people were being a bit too racist to them.
Oh God.
It's like, Right.
Okay. So the aim of the game is to get the most points to win.
Yep.
So the way that we'll be doing it is developing our totem poles. So you'll notice all the totem poles have got point values and also have symbols. If you build a totem pole, each time you get things you can
just keep adding to the top.
You can either add to the top or you can start another. And you can keep going for as many as you want. You'll notice that on your character you've got different symbols. So if you have one of each, all adjacent to each other, so say like that, then that would be worth 2 points.
Right. In addition to the points on there.
In addition to the points that are there.
So we're trying to build totem poles and the symbols on here.
Yeah. But you can't claim this multiple times.
Yeah.
And you can't share things. So if this was another skull, I can't claim 3 skulls and also the one of each.
Right.
It has to be in separate groups.
When you said adjacent, is it adjacent on the totem pole, or can you like have 3?
Adjacent all in one totem pole.
Right. Okay. Makes sense. Seems simple enough.
You can have any number of totem poles, and you can have your totem pole any height that you wish. This will pretty much it's easier to let the player as you play.
Yeah.
If you want to really more in depth learn to play, then there's the review, which I really recommend that you go and watch and get them views up and like and subscribe it and share it.
Have you watched it? Have you watched it? Are you watching it? You're watching it? You're watching it now? Watch it!
We'll hopefully put up a link to it in the description.
No, don't go crazy. Okay.
Okay.
So we all roll at the same time?
Yep, we all roll our dice.
Oh shoot.
Time's on the warpath already.
And do you need a dice tray?
I do.
Okay. Then the oldest owl goes first.
Oh god, that's me, isn't it?
That's you. So the oldest owl can then choose one of his characters, like warrior things, and then you will choose to put it in the dream catcher. So that is reduce 1 to a dice in a reserve. We do that one afterwards at the end into the spot. Let's go with mine, which is reduce 1 to a die in this place in slot number 3. And then Penny.
I'll get that in number 4.
And then do I do another one? Or?
No,
Nope.
we get then a random from.
Right.
Which is charismatic priestess. Put 1 dice from the adjacent place to this place.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now you get to place a dice. 5s and 6s are just strength. And the person with the most pips in a location wins that location.
Okay. I might be a bit confused now then, because mine is reduce
1 to a die in a reserve. So you would tick the 4 say down to a 3.
Oh, so it's screwing out. Say I could move 1 of times down to a 4.
Yeah.
Okay. And you said 5's a strength, yeah?
5s and 6s are just high strength.
But the 2, I can only place on the 2, is that right?
So on a 2, you can place it in any of these locations.
Right.
And then when you place that 2, you activate this ability.
Right. Oh, so we're bidding on these rather
Yeah.
than... Oh, right, sorry, I thought we were bidding on that thing.
No.
Oh, no.
Okay, so I'll go for Big Rock Mountain.
Yep, so now you get to reduce a dice in a reserve, which is... These are all the reserves. These are the places.
So let's reduce your 5 down to a 1.
Reduce 1, so it'll reduce it down to a 4.
Yeah, that'll do.
1 to a yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought it did, but when you were saying...
Yeah, it's me not worded properly.
Yeah. Over to you.
So I will place a 1 here, and that moves Simon across.
Yep. So I'm going to just plop down my 6. Here.
So I will. What's this one? Sorry.
So that's reduce 1.
Reduce 1 to a dice of this place.
Yeah, so when you place it into, say, this location, you can reduce this down to 5.
Oh, so only by 1?
Yeah.
What's this one?
Put
That's
one of your dice on another place.
Okay, so I can't do that anyway because I haven't got any 4s. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because on the fours.
So you can only do the 2 and the 3 one.
I'll place one here.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'll reduce that down by 1.
Yep. So that's going to 5.
So I'm gonna go for a 4 here and put one of your dice on another person over here.
Yep. I'm going to go move that there, and I'm going to move that to that. Problems.
Yes.
I'm going to go there and I'm going to reduce that down to a 3.
It's on
Oh,
this place because you placed
oh,
it
alright,
there.
I'll place this, change this down to a 3.
Yeah.
So is it the value that counts up as well?
Yeah.
So I'm on a 5 currently there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Cool.
I'm gonna go with placing 3 here and reduce it down.
Oh, could you not?
Sorry. No.
I'm going to place.
So it's me, isn't it?
Oh, dear.
So,
You stalled.
yeah,
Apparently, yeah.
yeah, my brain's melting.
It's a good strategic game.
It really is. But I don't like this 4 ability.
How many rounds did you say it goes on for again?
3.
3. So I'm gonna go here with my 4, which I drop it down to 5. But I'm then gonna slip my 4 into here. Just up the other 4 across.
Yep. I'm going to go. Yep. I'm going to move my 3 here. Oh.
And then,
So now we go through, we start doing scoring.
okay.
So the winner in this location which is the most points, so yellow gets to pick.
Yep, so I'm going to steal that.
Yep, and then second place gets to pick, so I'm going to slide that around.
Okay.
Then we come here, so you win, so you get a pick of either the 5 or the 4, depending on which one you want to go
Or the
for.
feather or the 10.
What does this mean, sorry?
That's for in the 2-player game,
Oh,
and that
right,
allows
right.
us to add more things. That will
Okay.
actually have different art once the Kickstarter is complete.
I'll go for the 5.
Yeah.
So I'll get feather, and I'm going to start it as a second totem pole. Then you get choice.
Yes, I do. I'm just doing that.
So I get feather, and then
You get
sapphire again,
choice.
of either a 3 or a 1 in the
Obviously the 3, and I'm going to start a second one.
Give it.
And then we take a dice back, I'm guessing?
No, then we check,
Oh.
go across again,
Because there's these at the top.
so we activate abilities.
When you have rolled your dice, you can roll again.
Yeah. So you will get a reroll on the next turn.
Oh, really? So you just
Yeah.
got to remember that.
Yes, you just got to remember that you have a reroll.
Oh, sweet.
There's probably would be tokens for that.
Gain 1 point for each different tribe of this on this place.
Yeah, so
I get a victory point, is that right?
yeah, you would get each different tribe. So
Oh, 2 victory points.
we're going to use some destiny tokens because they are here.
Handy dandy.
Tokens will come in the game, but at the moment,
Gain 1 point for each different symbol on your totems. I have 2.
Yep, so you get 2 points. And then you gain 1 point for each totem you possess. You possess 2 totems. So another 2 points.
I'm on 4, baby.
He's winning again.
Oh,
Now do we get a dice
now
back?
you get your dice back.
And then roll again, I'm guessing.
Then the first player moves across, but you now get to choose if you wish to remove one of these from a new location, which is gain 1 point for each places where there is a warrior.
I'm happy.
So you happy leaving them all as
I'm
yeah?
happy.
So leave all as yeah, and roll. Oh, these all get
Oh yeah.
discarded.
Oh dear.
So I attempted to activate my reroll. You get a free reroll, so you can activate that if you wish.
Oh, I
You had that
do.
last time.
Right. Yeah, don't like that. Power. That's a bit better. Thank you.
That's
That's a nice even split.
I don't like that. I'm gonna activate my
Really? Already?
yeah. Too many ones. Okay. Total opposite ends in the extreme. Right. That's fine.
Oh, that's horrible though.
Yeah.
I'm 5 or 6.
So I now get to place a thing. So I'm going to choose just down this place. I'll pop that in the one.
Fudge.
Reduce 2 to all other dice on this place.
Cool.
If I can change all his dice to this. And we'll pop this on the 4. Yep.
I'm going to pop that there.
These need to actually do.
Because I am not really trying too hard on this.
And
I will be victorious!
Then we get a random
Yep.
white Power Ranger.
Oh, really?
While that happens, we'll
There we go.
activate all of these. I know it's me to place. Oh no. Right, let's just
All the schools.
all the scrolls. So
Fine. I'm going to
so you get to put 2 dice from an adjacent place into this one, so you must activate it, so you pull across. I will now go to where I want to go.
To the moon!
I'm gonna pop a 1 in here.
good up the 5 there.
Reduce 3 to a dice on an adjacent place, or reduce this by 3.
No.
That's a bit. My word.
Yeah. That's mine. I will go with a
Is 1 the lowest a dice can go to?
yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop my 6 here.
Up my 5. Yeah.
Drop that there, so it reduces 2 to all dice on adjacent to this one.
Yeah, reduce
So 2
2
to all other dice.
on this place.
Oh, on this place. Oh, sorry. I thought it was adjacent, so I'll place it there.
Yeah, so that goes down to 1, That goes down to
3.
3. I'm gonna go here. Just I don't know.
Oh, for goodness. Hmm.
It's our one ability, man. It just kills everything.
Oh, I've done terribly here.
I think this is one of the one rounds where everyone's gonna have a bit of struggle. Oh, yeah, I didn't see that.
Except for me.
Except for you.
Do you know, I didn't see that one.
Yeah,
Didn't
you
see
would.
that at all.
So,
It's fine, I get second.
going across?
Going across,
You get this
so I get just this. I'm gonna go for 4.
You're going to go for the skulls and you're going to be happy about it.
Yeah.
Here, Tan, you go first.
I do. Oh, sugar lumps. Feather.
And I'll go for the. No.
You know, and so you get the pick. I'm gonna go with Discord.
And then here for me again.
Yep. So you thing, and then I'll pick a second. Then we activate abilities. So I'm gonna get the reroll.
Yep. Get 1 point for each different tribe on this place. 2, please.
2, please. Hand me a 1.
And then gain 1 point for each different symbol. So 2.
Yeah. And gain 1 point for each total ability, so 3.
Yeah. Then they disappear off and I get a dice box, yeah?
Yeah.
See, you learn him.
And then I want to ditch the reroll one
Okay.
for warriors in places.
Okay.
So it's chance for more points.
And this is the last round.
This is the last round.
Very quick.
So roll. I don't need a reroll. I'm quite happy with it.
You already used yours, haven't you?
No,
I
one
got a
puzzle.
3-1
Oh,
from
right.
that last card.
I'm reroll it. I don't like that one. Too many 4s.
But 4 could be a really good ability for you.
Too many 4s. That's terrible.
That's like mine. In fact, that's the inverse of mine.
Okay, ready to.
Ready to go. So
And it's time now, isn't
down
it?
to place first.
I need to. You doing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that would help, wouldn't it?
Make an opponent exchange. Always does for me. I'm gonna go with this one on 2.
Okay.
Are you placing your warrior card?
Um,
I'm gonna go 1 then, which is
you know, I hope when we get the better camera, people will be actually able to zoom in and see what we're doing.
I think you can see pretty well with these
Yeah,
ones.
yeah.
It's quite big balls. That
Yeah.
rating's fuzzy as flip though.
Yeah. That'd be the problem.
left
Perfect.
or right hand.
Where am I gonna go?
Which hand?
I need a feather.
I need a feather and I need some hooks.
Yeah.
What's 2 do, sorry?
2. Make an opponent exchange all of his dice from 2 adjacent places.
Right. No, I'll just go there.
I will go. Here, and I'll reduce your 6 down to 5.
No, it's
in your
adjacent.
reserve.
Is it? Number
Oh
3?
no,
No,
it's adjacent.
Yeah.
Yes, I
Yeah,
will reduce that
that
one
was
then.
right.
Sorry. I didn't read properly.
I'm going to. Yeah.
Place there, so reduces these two down by 1. Reduce on each adjacent.
Each turn, yeah.
So that goes to
That one's
5.
pretty twisted then.
Goes to 2. Right. I will just cough my tip. I will place a 6 here.
Of course.
Yes. Yes, I will.
I don't know what this does. Make an opponent exchange all of his dice from 2 different places.
So you would make me do.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do that. Yeah, that's good.
So down and down again.
4 and 5. Right, I will. Hold on. So I'm just going to drop 5 here.
What do I think? First player.
It happens to us all.
Unless you're in a 4-player game, and
Yeah.
one person never gets to go first.
What happens if we draw?
If we draw, no one gets anything.
Oh, rude. Go. Stop you sneaking.
1 second, so I will. I could go that and ruin your day, but that would be me. So I'm going to go. That's a 5. I'm going to jump. Yeah.
Ugly.
Yeah.
Okay. So we now do the scoring.
So I get this one.
Yep.
So I'll just get that.
Okay. That one. Can you pick that up for me, please? With my lack of nails. Put that on that top. I don't claim both of the prizes here, but I will claim the most point one.
Yep. You claim first.
I claim first one, so I'm going to get that hut. That nice, lovely hut. And then
Time.
Diane gets the choice of skulls.
That one.
There you go. Then we go through for final points, so that's just going to get discarded. So you.
Gain 1 point for each places where there is this warrior.
Yeah, so 4 points.
Yeah.
I gain 1 point for each different tribe on this place. Wow. I then gain 1 point for each different symbol on your totems. Again, 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then gain 1 point for each totem you possess.
So you get 3.
And then we do some maths.
Then we do some maths. So
Calculates our plays.
I'm just going to get a calculator.
He's got one of those brain things.
It does, it goes smart. H plus 18 plus 4 plus 6 plus 9. Because every include as well, yeah.
Yep.
Extra bit.
Ready?
Ready?
39.
39. I have 53.
43.
Answer's the winner.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you've got that one totem that's just by itself is 14 points.
Yeah, that's
No.
13.
30.
13 and then plus an additional 9 on top.
Oh yeah, the 3 skulls, yeah.
Mm. So that is Owly Tribe.
Very easy, very quick.
I enjoy it.
Yeah.
It is really good, quick, really good fun, and you should go and back this now. Now.
Sell out.
So like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz.
Yeah.
Tell us if we got a math wrong.
Feel like I did. So see you later.
Or if we got the rules right, but you know. Who
But
knows?
what do you know? Have you backed it yet? Are you backing it? Have you backed it? Have you backed it? Bye.
Bye.
Bye.